Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to Mindful Living with Nurse Stacy, your space for inspiration, healing, and everyday wisdom that helps you live more fully, more intentionally, and more soulfully. I'm your host, Stacy Scott, and today we're diving into a topic that's both ancient and urgently relevant: holistic health. What is holistic health and why it matters now more than ever? You may have heard the term tossed around in wellness circles or seen it in a juice bar menu, but holistic health is far more than a buzzword. It's a way of life, a way of tuning in rather than checking out. In today's fast paced, stress saturated world, this approach might be exactly what we need to come back home to ourselves. So, what is holistic health? Holistic health is something that's very needed in our world today, and at its core, holistic health is the belief that we are more than just physical bodies. We are complex beings made up of thoughts, emotions, energy, relationships, and spirit. Holistic health sees these layers as deeply connected, and when one is off, the others feel it too. So instead of asking yourself the question, what's wrong with me? Holistic health asks a totally different question. It asks, what's out of balance? So, believe it or not, that subtle shift changes everything. And that's what we need, that subtle shift in our life to change every aspect of our life. So, why holistic health matters right now, and why it matters now more than ever? Let's be honest. Modern life is fast moving. Another way of saying it, it's moving fast. We're plugged in 24/7, juggling deadlines, family finances, and expectations. And what's the result of all of that? I can tell you I experienced a lot, and I'm glad you asked. It's burnout, it's anxiety, it's chronic health issues that sneak up on us slowly, seemingly out of nowhere. Holistic health invites us to slow down, listen in, and heal from the inside out. It's about creating a rhythm that supports our nervous system, that nourishes our bodies and uplifts our spirit, not once a year on vacation, but in everyday moments. It's very important. So there are 6 core pillars of holistic health. The number one pillar in holistic health is nutrition. So let's walk through all 6 of the foundational pillars that make up a holistic lifestyle. Like I said, the number one is nutrition. Now, with nutrition, it's not just eating to survive, but eating to thrive. There is a big difference. We don't want to live to eat, but we want to eat to live. So we want to eat whole, vibrant, plant-based foods that feeds our cells. And guess what? It also feeds your mood at the same time. It's not about restriction. It's about being intentional. The second pillar is movement. Movement that feels good, not movement that feels like punishment. Now, I know for me, a lot of times I didn't like going to exercise because I feel like I was punishing myself. But you don't want to do anything that feels like it's pressure. You can go out on a hike in nature. You can dance around in your kitchen. You can do some gentle yoga. Your body was made to move. The third pillar is mental wellness. This means honoring your inner world. Yeah, we have an outer world and we have an inner world. Tending to stress, cultivating emotional awareness, building resilience, Practices like breath work, journaling, and therapy fall under this pillar. The fourth pillar is rest. I can't get enough of it. Sleep isn't just optional. It is essential. I've heard a lot of people say, "I'll rest when I'm dead," but rest doesn't only mean just sleep. It includes stillness, daydreaming, knowing when to pause before you push. The fifth pillar is relationships. Oh, we are not islands. Healing doesn't just happen in isolation. Holistic health values connection. It values safe, nurturing, honest relationships that allow you to be seen and allow you to be heard. The sixth pillar is spirituality. This one's personal. For some, it's God. For others, it's nature, energy, or simply just being present. It's all about tuning in to something greater than yourself. It's letting it guide your values, your choices, and growth. Now I'm going to talk about some common myths that a lot of people have about holistic health. So let's just clear up a few misunderstandings about holistic health. Some say it's all woo-woo. Like, woo, holistic health? No, that's not what it is. Many holistic practices like meditation, acupuncture, and plant-based nutrition are backed by science. You can look it up for yourself. Science actually backs this up. Some say it's too expensive or too time-consuming. However, holistic health is about small daily choices, not fancy retreats or 30-day cleanses. Others may say it replaces modern medicine, but actually, it complements it. Holistic health works with your doctor, not against them. It's integrative, not alternative. And I'll share some simple ways to start living holistically. Now, here are a few steps you can take today to move toward a more holistic life. Consider drinking a full glass of water and take 3 slow, mindful breaths before your next meal. Go outside. It could be just for 5 minutes. Put away your phone where you can't see it, hear it, or know where it is, or you know where it is, but just put it away. Create a bedtime ritual that helps you unwind without screens. Just sit there being present with yourself. Unwind, take some deep breaths, and journal 1 sentence about how you feel. Not what you think you should feel, but how you actually feel. And another thing you can do is reach out to someone who lifts you up. I know right now that I can tell you I have a person right now that I can pick up the phone and call them right now, and they will lift me up in a heartbeat. So ask yourself, what do I need this moment? And listen to yourself without judgment. Now, I'm going to do some closing thoughts. You don't need to change your whole life overnight. Holistic living is a journey, not a performance. It's all about being present, being kind to yourself, and choosing alignment over achievement. Remember, you are your own healer. Your body, mind, and spirit already holds deep wisdom. Your job is to slow down long enough to just listen. So I'd love to thank you for being here with me today. And if this episode spoke to your soul, please share it with a friend and leave a review. It helps more people find this healing space. And until next time, stay mindful, stay curious, and stay rooted in what truly matters.